Hey everyone, great job for dedicating some time out for yourselves to roll out your mats and do a Pilates session together. This is a slow flow Pilates workout. So we're taking our time, mobilizing our bodies from head to toe and paying extra attention to our breath. You won't need any equipment for this session, just yourselves and your mats. So when you're ready, we're going to meet in the center of our mats. And I just want you to turn your body to face the short end of your mat. Soft bend with your knees and sitting up nice and tall on your sitting bones. Hands can just gently rest under those lower thighs. We're starting small with these movements and we'll pick them up as we warm up. So take an inhale, sit up even taller if you can. And as you exhale, it's a little tuck under with the tailbone zipping in through that deep core, finding a C shape with your spine. And then keep that C shape, shoulders over hips, restack. We're here for 5 more. Exhale, tucking under, rolling back. See if you can reach the arms forward and then reach, shoulders over hips, restack. Let's stay here for 3 more. Breathing, increasing that range just little by little. 2 more as you feel good. Last one, exhale, scoop, rolling back, drawing in through that core, and just try and hold here. Nice relaxed shoulders just for 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, 1, reach, restack, good job. We're going to roll all the way back now so that we're lying on our backs. So reach those hands forwards, take an inhale. Exhale, tuck under, zipping in, peeling down vertebrae by vertebrae, one joint at a time, and we are meeting on our backs. So I need to scoot forwards a little bit. You do the same if you need. I want you to plant those feet down on the mat. Rest your arms by your side, nice broad collarbones. We're here for some pelvic tilts. So take a big inhale. As you exhale, lengthen the lower back, tip those hip bones back, drawing in through the core. Inhale, open back out. 5 more here. Exhale, pelvic tilt, zipping in through the core. Inhale, open. 3 more. Connect with your breathing here. 2 more. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. Now on the last one, exhale, tuck, scoop, peel, and keep rolling. I'm stepping my feet in a little bit, so feel free to do the same if you need to as well. We're reaching the top of our bridge, and I want your ankles to be under the knees if you can. Little tuck under with the tailbone. Draw those glutes towards each other. Take an inhale. Feel those lungs, and as you exhale, can you peel down, lengthen down vertebrae by vertebrae? Can your spine lengthen down longer than when it started rolling up? We're here for 5 bridge rolls. Exhale, tuck, scoop, peel. If you've got this movement, take your arms up and overhead with you. Stay up here for a breath, and exhale, lengthen, melt, and peel down. We're here for 4 more. And these bridge rolls are just so amazing for mobilizing the spine, but also doing it with control using our deep core muscles. We're here for 3 more. So really take your time and focus on that control if you can. I feel like you're doing such a good job. 2 more. And it should feel really good. On the last one, tuck, peel, roll, hold your bridge at the top. Can you stay here? We're going to alternate reaches with the arm. One arm overhead, the other arm down low, just for 5. Exhale, lengthen, reach. We are here for 3, and in 2, glutes should be waking up. 1, reach those hands to the sky. exhale, as you peel down, everything rolls down with you. I want you to reach both hands to the sky, nice broad open collarbones. We're going to draw the elbows in and down onto the mat and then press back up. It's like kind of like a push-up but in reverse. So all we're doing is opening up through the chest, exhale, pressing up for 5, keeping that nice broad chest. In 4, you can always stay at this level if you need. Otherwise, in 3, we're going to add in a bit more of a chest open. In 2, exhale, press. Last one, press. So this time, elbows draw down. Exhale, see if you can just open out almost towards like a stop sign position with your arms, finding an opening through the front of the chest. Reverse the movement, press up, and start small with this open in a range that you can control. And you might have the elbows just hovering off the mat. Let's stay here for 5. Exhale, little open. Return and press. 4 more. Lower, elbows can be hovering just off the mat. Here for 3 more. Open. I love this stretch. It's so nice to get a pec stretch through the front of the chest. 2 more. Keep breathing. And last one. Exhale, lower and open, return and lift. Relax those arms down, roll those shoulder blades in and down, and we're going to hug in the leg closest to me and see if you can outstretch the other leg long. Keep both sides of the waist nice and long. Keep both sitting bones grounded down into the mat and just circle the ankles here, drawing circles with the toes one way. You can close your eyes and breathe and change directions with those circles, mobilizing our ankles. We're going to change legs, so drawing the other knee in towards your chest, lengthening the other leg, lengthen the waist, draw those circles with the toes, mobilizing the ankle. Focus on your breath and change direction with those circles. And then bending both knees, I want you to outstretch the arms in line with the shoulders, gluing the legs together, broad collarbones, palms face down. Exhale, rotate both knees one way, and your head is going to rotate in the opposite direction. Breathe out to rotate. And breathe in, restack through the lower rib, the lower back and the tailbone. Change sides. Exhale, squeeze the legs, rotate, lifting the hip through the lower back and the middle back. The head is rotating in the opposite direction. And then restack back down into the mat, ribs, lower back, hip bone. So we're doing 1 more of these on each side. It should feel so nice just going into that rotation. Increase your range as you feel good, as your body feels warmed up. Last one here. Exhale, rotate, head in the opposite direction, breathing out. And then we're going to stay with the same movement with more of a sustained hold. So glue the legs together, melt the lower ribs in, exhale, hovering up. So breathe out, hip, lower back, middle back. Now we're going to stay here, squeeze the legs together for an inhale. And as you exhale, stay here and see if you can rotate just a little bit further. Stay here for 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. And then rotate back home. We do the same thing on the other side. Squeezing the legs. Exhale, rotating, head in the opposite direction. Find that rotation. Take an inhale. Exhale, can we go just a little bit further? 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, melt. and then rotate back home. Feet are going to come hip distance apart now, and we're going to windscreen wipe our legs. So just rotating through those hips, side to side. We're going into internal rotation and then external rotation at the hips. Just for 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and in 1. Come back home, roll onto your side to face me, and I want you just to cradle your head with your hands so that you're maintaining a long neutral head and neck position. Okay, hands are just supporting the head in that position, not pulling on it. Stack the hips, lengthen the waist. We're going into some book opens. So pretend your elbows are like books or the ends of a book. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, melt the lower ribs in and down. Shine your chest plate up towards the sky. Not pulling on the head, just supporting it as we open up through that chest. And inhale, come back so that those elbows are parallel again. We're here for 4 more. Breathe out. Melt the lower ribs in and down. Opening out. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale back home. Can we do 3 more? Exhale, open. Inhale, return. Hips stay nice and stacked. 2 more. So from the hip bones down, nothing is moving. On the last one, we're going to sustain our book opening stretch. We're going to read a page of our book. Exhale, open. Stay here for an inhale. Squeeze those legs together as you exhale. Try and sink a little bit further. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, open. And then come on back home. I want you to lengthen the lower arm out. Rest your head down, grab onto this ankle, heel to bottom. So we're tucking the tailbone under, stack the hips, draw the tummy in. We're going into a quad stretch. So heel to bottom, open up into the front of that thigh. You can close your eyes and just enjoy that stretch, and you want that top knee to be in line with that top hip bone. Think about drawing that heel in towards the bottom and tucking the tailbone out. Stay for an inhale. As you exhale, see if you can sink just a little bit deeper. Heel to bottom, a little tuck under with that tailbone, keeping that knee in line with the hip. And when you're ready, release that knee. And we are going to press up and meet in a low kneel. So we're in the center of our mat, low kneel, collarbones nice and broad, and just roll both shoulders back. Taking a few relaxed breaths. Here just for 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. We're going to press up into a high kneel now, and we're going to lengthen the leg out on the mat towards the side that we started our movement on. Send the arms out long, so I'm turned out at this hip so that the foot can plant on the mat. And then reach up and over, planting the hand down, finding a side stretch. Really reach through this upper arm and feel that incredible lengthen into the side of your body. Stay here for a big breath in. Feel those lungs expand, and then exhale. Can you sink, reach, lengthen a little bit further? We're here for 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Reach a little bit further. Now to come up, plant that outstretched leg foot on into the mat. Exhale, scoop the core in. And press through the standing up to lift, if you can. We're doing 2 more side stretches here. So inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, stretch. Find length into the side of the body. Take an inhale. As you exhale, can you reach just that little bit further? Find length through both sides of your body. We're here for 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, reach. This stretch feels so, so good. When you're ready, pressing up, use your core, lifting. We're here for one more. Inhale, lift, lengthen, prepare. Exhale, reach. I never regret doing these side stretches. I always feel so nice and stretched and lengthened after doing these ones. Take an inhale. I hope you feel the same way. Exhale, reach. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, lengthen. And then lifting up. Bring this leg home and lower down. I want you to roll those shoulders back. And then I want you to keep the collarbones nice and broad, interclasp your hands, and you're going to exhale. It's a little rounding through the middle back. So soft tuck with your chin, draw the shoulder blades away from each other, and then reach up tall to the sky and open back out. We're going to do that one more time. So interclasp the hands, exhale, round through the middle back, soft tuck with the chin, lengthen up to the sky, and open back out. This time, sweep your hands and they're going to rest just behind your head. We're here for some shoulder shrugs. So the elbows are just in front of the shoulders. I'm not pulling on the head. The hands are just like gently touching the back of the head. We're doing a little shrug and release with those shoulders. Little shrug and release just for 5. In 4. And in 3, this is a really small movement. It's a really great movement. 2, just to get the muscles around the shoulder blade. 1, working to support the joints. Reach the hands up, open out. We're doing one more set of 5 shrugs. So reach, gently place those hands behind your head, up nice and tall, little shrug and release, just for 5. In 4, just stay in a range that feels good for your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. I feel like I could keep my eyes closed for this full session. Reach and open. So don't mind me, I'm not falling asleep. I'm just enjoying the stretch and the mobility. When you're ready, come on up. We're going to lengthen the other leg out. So it's a little turn out again at the hip, but the hip bones stay facing forwards. Plant the foot down, send the arms long. Am I going to hit my plant? I don't think so. Reaching up and over. Find length into the side of the body. How does this side feel compared to the other side? Check in with your body. Take an inhale. On the exhale, can you reach just a little bit further? One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen. You know what to do. Pressing strong into the hand. Use your core. Lifting up. Nice and proud and tall. We're here for 2 more reaches. So exhale, reach, lengthen and stretch. Stay here for an inhale. Try and lengthen a little bit further on an exhale. 2 more, inhale and exhale. Last one, breathing in. Exhale, reaching out, and then use your core, press up strong. 1 more stretch. So reach, lengthen, find that stretch. We are here for 2 breaths. Breathe out, stretch. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, stretch. And when you're ready, lifting up, meet me in your low kneel and come to lie on the other side of your mat. So we're cradling the head, stacking those hips, gluing those legs together, elbows, arms are parallel like train tracks. Take an inhale, settle into your alignment. Exhale, glue your legs together, rotating out, opening out through your chest, broad collarbones. And inhale, bring it all back home. 4 more. Exhale, open. Squeeze those legs together. Stack those hips. Melt the lower ribs in and down. Inhale, home. Keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. 2 more. Who is already feeling so lengthened out and relaxed? I definitely am. Last one. I haven't done a longer mobility session for so long. It feels so good. And come on back home. So you know what we do. We rotate out. We're going to hold the rotation if we can. Exhale, open. Can you stay here for an inhale? Can you stay here and find a little bit more rotation on that exhale? And then bring it all back home. 2 more like that if we can. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Can we rotate just a little bit further, squeezing those legs together? And bring it back home. 1 more. Breathing out, rotating out, opening out. Inhale, hold. Fill those lungs. Exhale, melt a little bit deeper, and then bring it home. We are going to lie on this outstretched arm. Bring your heel to your bottom. Tuck the tailbone under a little bit. Find length through both sides of your waist. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're just going to gently ease into the stretch a little bit deeper if and when you can. And that means knee lowers in line with the hip, heel towards the bottom, little tuck under with the tailbone. Let's stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. I love these hip opening quad stretches. 1 more breath, especially after I've been sitting for a really long time. Take an inhale and exhale. It just helps to open out into the front of the hips that little bit more. Release that leg and roll onto your front, meeting me in a 4-point kneel. So hands are just in front of the shoulders, knees are under the hips. We're here for 5 cat-cows. So exhale, tucking under, scoop through the core, curling up. Inhale, shine the chest plate forwards. 3 more. Exhale, tuck, scoop, curl. Inhale, shine. And in 2 more, making the movement just a little bit bigger as it feels good. Last one. Exhale, tuck, scoop, curl. And inhale, shine. And find a position that is neutral, so halfway between those 2 movements. We're going to exhale, lengthen into one side of the waist. Meet back in the center point. Alternate sides, breathe out. Happy puppy. Inhale, return back home. Just for 5 more. In 4. We are here just for 3. And in 2. And 1. Good job. Tuck your toes under. Hands just in front of the shoulders. It's like a crouching tiger. You're going to hover the knees off if you can, and then meet in a plank. So exhale, hover the knees, press the body forwards and up into a plank, and then wave your body back and down into our downward dog, which is where we're going to meet. And if you don't feel quite so warmed up into the back of the legs here, you can keep the heels lifted like I am. Think about sending your sitting bones to the sky and opening up through your chest. Melt the shoulders away from your ears. And once you start to warm up into the back of the legs, feel free just to pulse into those heels. Exhale, gliding one heel and then the other heel down. Just for 5. In 4, there's no rush with this movement. 3, think about that heel glide towards the mat. Last one. From here, soft bend with your knees, gently walk your hands back towards your feet and keep that soft bend with your knees. You can lengthen them out a little bit if it feels good. We're going to hold on to opposite elbows and just gently rock our body from side to side, releasing into the muscles at the back of our spine, along our spine. Just for 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and in 1. Walk your hands out. Meet me in a full plank. I want you to press back and down into your 4-point kneel. So back and down, 4-point kneel. So a quick reset. We're going to repeat that one more time. So when you're ready, take an inhale. Exhale, hovering the knees up, driving your body forwards into your plank. Exhale, waving back into your downward dog, pulsing into those feet. Lower one heel and the other. Just for 5, sitting bones to the sky. In 3, shoulders away from the ears. 2, 1. Soft bend with your knees. Walk your hands to your feet and hold on to opposite elbows. This time, if it feels good, little pulses with that upper body. Keep that soft bend with your knees. Or you can just hang here, or you can rock from side to side, whatever feels good. Just for 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. We walk out into our full plank and reverse that movement. Bend the knees, lower them down, and I want you just to open out at your hips. Exhale, angry cat, and then press into the hands. Send your hips back. We're meeting in child's pose. You can rest your forehead on the mat here. To finish off our session today, which I feel like you did such an incredible job with, we're going to end with slow, deep breaths. So close your eyes, take this time out for yourself. Sink that tailbone back, settle in, relax through the shoulders, and start with a quick scan, letting go of any tension in the fingertips, the shoulders, the neck, the spine, the hips. Slow deep breath in. Exhale, let go of any tension. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. And on the last one, I want you to slowly breathe that air in. And as you exhale it out, let go of any tension in your body, doing a quick scan from fingertips to toes. Tucking your tailbone under, I want you to slowly restack your spine all the way up. The last thing to come up is your head. Give your shoulders a circle. Take a moment, thank yourselves for turning up on your mat and working so hard, focusing on your body and going through some mobility and stretching, and you are all done. Great job, everyone.